All right, let's get right into it. We have a huge midweek Liga MX clash coming up. Club América versus FC Juárez. And trust me, this is way more than just another game on the schedule. This one is loaded with drama, with pressure, and with a massive shot at redemption. Because, the real story coming into this match is all about one thing. A titan of Mexican soccer has been humbled, brought to their knees, right in front of their own fans. And now, the question that's hanging over everyone is simple, but it's heavy. Can they possibly get back up?
So, that's where we start our story, with Club América's desperate search for redemption. The pressure is absolutely immense for Las Águilas to prove that their last game was just a fluke and not the beginning of something much, much worse. And what's got to be so frustrating for América fans is that just before this, things were actually looking pretty good. They had a great win on the road against Puebla in Jornada 7, and it really felt like they were about to build some serious momentum, to really start making a push. But that momentum just hit a brick wall. Tigres rolled into the capital, onto América's home pitch, and just put on a clinic. We're not talking about a simple loss here. This was a flat-out public humiliation. I mean, just look at that score, 1-4, at home. You can't spin that. You can't soften that blow. That single number tells you everything you need to know. It was a complete dismantling that left their own stadium in stunned silence. So here's the bottom line. That one loss cost them so much more than 3 points. It ripped the curtain back on some serious defensive problems. Tigres' speed on the counter just tore them to shreds, and it sent América, right back to square one.
But, every great story has two sides, and walking right into this lion's den is the challenger, FC Juárez. And let's be clear, they are not coming to the capital just to roll over. Oh no, they're coming with a very specific plan.
And this quote right here from their goalkeeper Sebastián Jurado tells you everything about their mindset. Listen to the confidence. He's not talking about damage control or just trying to survive. He's talking about playing an intelligent game and leaving with points in the bag. That's the sound of a team that absolutely smells blood in the water.
And that's exactly the situation we have here. FC Juárez is not intimidated, not one bit. They see a wounded giant, a team that's under a ton of pressure, and they truly believe they have what it takes to pull off a huge upset. They've already shown they can grind out results on the road, and you better believe they're going to try to frustrate that home crowd from the opening whistle. And all of that brings us to the showdown itself. This is the collision course, right? You've got one team desperately searching for redemption and the other seizing a golden opportunity. This is what midweek football is all about. So let's take a quick look at the tail of the tape. América is holding on to 8th place, and they really need a win to stay comfortably in that playoff picture. But look at Juárez, they're just 4 points back. A win for them here would completely shake up the middle of the table and drag América right back down into the scrap.
Okay, so you're going to want to mark your calendars for this one. It all goes down this Wednesday, March 4th, with kickoff happening under the lights at 9 p.m. Mexico City time.
And here's the kicker. The game is at the Estadio Ciudad de los Deportes. Yes, the very same stadium where América just suffered that crushing defeat. You just know they'll be walking back onto that pitch wanting to erase some very fresh, very painful memories.
All right, finally, let's talk about the players who are gonna decide this thing. These are the projected lineups, the guys who are tasked with making it all happen on the field.
For América, all eyes are going to be on their attackers. Can players like Víctor Dávila find the back of the net and really spark this team back to life? And then for Juárez, you've got to watch their striker, Oscar Estupiñán. He's going to be looking to exploit those exact same defensive holes that Tigres found. And of course, in goal is that confident voice we heard from earlier, Sebastián Jurado.
And so, that's what it all comes down to. When that final whistle blows, which headline are we going to be reading? Will it be the redemption of a giant roaring back to life? Or a tactical masterclass from a challenger who saw their moment and took it? We are about to find out.